Hello and welcome to this week's video where I'll be using this Dusty Attic chipboard and some black paint. The Dusty Attic chipboard is absolutely fantastic set of pipework here, so I am going to be painting the whole thing black, avoiding areas. There's a couple little areas there. One, I'm going round the pressure gauge, and I'll also be going round the vents. There's a couple of vents that are actually drawn onto this. Other than that, I'm covering the rest of it in black paint. I am intending on making this my main part of my page, and I'm going to be putting my photographs behind and between these areas of this pipework. But I absolutely love this this chipboard. It is really fantastic and a great fun thing to use. So now that I've painted all of that up, I left it to dry for a little bit. Doesn't take very long to dry. Chipboard soaks the colour and it dries fairly quickly. So now I'm using a chrome marker to paint in the hands of the pressure gauges here. The intention is to just paint the hands just to make them stand out a little bit, and also I'm painting round the outside of the vents here, and you can see up the top of the picture here, you can see the various little wheels and other extra pieces of vent and work that were in the chipboard that you can add onto this fantastic set of pipework to just accentuate it and really make things stand out and give you a bit of texture and a bit of height with this on your page. So just as I say, just colouring in a few little bits here just to sort of accentuate areas of this. I'm also going to come in now with a little bit of glossy accents, and I am literally going to cover the clock faces. This is so that I can have them stand out. I'm just spreading that glossy accent out a little bit. Literally want to keep it in the circle that I didn't paint. And you see me tapping this a few times. This is a good way to get rid of any air bubbles, so that once you leave this to dry, you will get a glossy, hopefully it'll be a glossy domed face here on the pressure gauge, and it just adds a little bit of sparkle to what will be a fairly dark page. Actually, I'm going to back this on black paper, and I am also going to just put some photographs behind it in the various gaps here. But now that I've got that has dried, I am going to take some Mod Podge, and I am going to take some Dusty Attic rusting powder and mix that with a little bit of white sand and a little bit of brown sand here, or red sand. And I'm also using a couple of different types of beads. These are just some clear micro glass beads, and I'm mixing all of that up, and I am going to layer this all over this pipework, hence why I got out the sheet of plastic that I've got underneath my chipboard now. So I am just going to work this rusting powder mixture all over this frame, and this is going to give lots and lots of texture, and it is just going to make the pipework look really old and really rustic. So what I'm going with this page is I'm kind of going with a the pipework of an old prison. And I am going to be putting behind, in the various segments of this chipboard, I'm going to be putting photographs of my husband and myself when we went to Alcatraz. Gosh, that was in November of 2019. We went to America for the first time and spent some time in San Francisco, and Alcatraz was one place that we went to visit on a night tour, which was absolutely gorgeous. So I've got some lovely photographs of the bay, pictures of me in a prison cell, and other various pictures that I wanted to put on here. So I'm just about finished with putting on this rusting powder. Now once you layer this down, I have a little spray bottle you can see up in the right with a little blue sticker on the top of it. That is some white wine vinegar, and that will be sprayed onto the rusting powder, which will activate it, and then literally you need to just leave it to dry. You can keep spraying it, which will lighten the colour. I'm just going to go in here with a few more seed beads. These ones are slightly bigger sized beads and will just give a little bit more definition and texture. And then I'm going to come in with a load of photographs close up of what happens after you've got the rusting powder has reacted with the white wine vinegar and dried completely. Because it's quite hard doing a photo or videoing me layering the photographs, which would have been quite boring, I haven't videoed that section, but I'm just showing you here how fantastic this rusting powder is. Again, it's from Dusty Attic along with the chipboard. They are fantastic products and I've really enjoyed making this page. It turned out differently to what I have started off with, but I'm really pleased with it. So if you can give it a go, get some rusting powder and have a go. The more you spray it, the lighter the colour, and it's just absolutely fab. Cheers. Take care. Bye.